and welcome to episode 2 of IoT Unboxed, where we will be talking all about smart padlocks today with our guest, Miss Ruba. Miss Ruba, would you like to briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Ruba Ibrahim. I am product manager responsible on the telematics and mobility products in DisruptX.
Pleasure. Again, welcome to IoT Unboxed. All right, so you have some interesting bits of hardware here with you.
Yes.
So different form factors of locks. They're quite heavy, it seems, right? Can you tell us more about how these devices work?
Yeah, sure. Now, these devices, every device working in a different way. So, for example, we have like this smart padlock BLE. This is BLE, working with BLE technology. So you need for the mobile application to unlock them, and you have to be near the device.
Mm-hmm.
Another devices like this device, for example, it's 4G and in the same time it's BLE. So you can unlock it remotely through 4G, and you can unlock it as well with the BLE. In the same time, if there is no connection between the device and the cloud, you can use the keypad, so you can unlock it manually as well.
Okay.
This device has GPS, so you can use it to track your asset like vehicles, container, or any type of logistic assets.
Okay. And how about this one?
This device, it's 4G, in the same time it has BLE,
Mm-hmm.
and in the same time it has a solar panel. So
so this is what this is. It's a solar panel.
yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So here you spoke about unlocking the devices locally. So to unlock it, do we need some sort of mobile application? I assume, because here it's BLE you mentioned, right?
Yes. So for example, for this you need the mobile application and to unlock it, and you have to be near the device.
Okay.
But for this and this, you also to unlock the asset with the 4G. Also, you need a mobile application, or through the web you can unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
But this device, if you don't have the mobile application or the web, you can unlock it with the keypad. It's okay.
I see. And how about this one? I see this thing here. It looks like a card.
Yeah, RFID card. So this devices you can identify around 50 RFID card, and
Mm-hmm.
you can use them to unlock the device.
All right, so
As
it
well.
seems we've got quite a variety of locks here. So
Yeah.
we have some that purely works on BLE only, so meaning we unlock them by a phone. We have one with keypad options as well, and you also mentioned remote unlocking for these 4G devices. And this
RFID.
other one, has the RFID. Very interesting. Okay. Now we have all of these variety of locks. So what type of industries do you see them being used in, and for what type of security scenarios do they need these sort of locks specifically?
Okay. So these two devices, you can use them to in logistic and transportation.
Mm-hmm.
For example, in the logistic, if you want to track the containers, and in the same times you want to control them, access them remotely, for example,
Mm-hmm.
you can use these two devices.
Okay.
That device, you can use it in the retail. For example, if you have a mall and you want to close the shop, you
This
can.
one specifically?
Yes, you can
Okay.
use it. In the same times, you can use it if you have a rooftop HVAC cover, if you want to close it.
The cages in.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Usually, I believe I've seen them before, and they still typically use the conventional padlocks for that.
Yes.
So if you actually use this on those HVAC cages, I believe,
Yeah.
is that the term for it? So you would even have the security logs, right? So you would know who actually went and
Exactly.
did
You
the
will know
maintenance, for
exactly
example, at
who
this
and
specific time.
when in the time also.
That's very good. Very good. Okay, and you mentioned the word remotely a lot. So when would I actually have the need to unlock something remotely?
Okay, so for example, in the logistic, if you have a shipment for one of the customer and you want to unlock the container just when this container reach the destination, so you can, for example, because this devices has GPS based, so you can know the location exactly for your container. Once reach the destination, you can access it remotely and unlock the container, so the customer can take the goods from the
okay
container.
So let's say I have a very high value shipment and
Exactly.
I want to make sure that it's not open anywhere, right?
Yes.
So that kind of a scenario.
Yes.
So once I see from, let's say, the location where this device is, right, then I would be able to say, okay, finally I can actually unlock it for that person over there. So I unlock it for him and he can just open the container, right? That type of use case.
Yes.
Great. Well, we know that you're managing the mobility products in Disrupt X. One of them is asset tracking. So how do these devices work with your product portfolio?
Okay, now for example, this device, it can work with under application, we call it Padlocks. With this application, we give the user a set of features like access control, so he can generate scheduled access or visitor access. At the same time, we have a notification. So, for example, if there is unauthorized access or there's, for example, field unlocked or field locked, at the same times, we will raise alarm for the end user. We have these devices. Which
Sorry, before moving on to that, here you mentioned so you have sort of like an access control capability
Yes,
on your application, and you mentioned some interesting features there also. So if someone actually tries to, let's say, unlock this device forcefully, you'll be able to know as well.
Yes,
right?
I can receive like an alarm. We can notify the specific user.
Okay, great.
Okay, now for these devices which has GPS based, so you can use them under two applications, not only one application. The first application, Padlock, if you want just to use the lock and unlock feature. Okay, and another usage for this, you can use it in Asset Watch application. So in Asset Watch, you can track the containers. You can also lock and unlock the container. You can receive alarm like exit specific geofence or enter specific geofence if there's over speeding, for example.
Over speeding, so you can actually get the speed.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I believe that's from the GPS, right?
From the GPS.
Okay, so Asset Watch is your asset tracking application. Okay.
In the same times, we have some devices, like for example, this you can link it with the sensors like temperature and door, so you can know that if you have, for example, fridge or cold store containers, you can monitor the temperature and the doors, if the door open or not.
Oh, okay. So this one actually supports additional sensors.
Yes.
I see. So if I'm doing, let's say, condition monitoring within a container, maybe like a refrigerated container, for example, not only can I lock and track it, but there are accessories that link with this, like temperature, humidity, and door sensor, like you mentioned as well.
Yes.
So I'll be able to know how long maybe the door is open.
Yes, you can know how long the door is open. You can know the temperature in your container, high or low. The same thing for the humidity.
Okay.
And
so I assume you can actually create alarms for that, right?
Yes.
For the cold storage.
Yes.
For the cold storage itself, yeah.
Cold storage.
Okay. Great. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Roba. That's actually very, very informative, and I learned quite a lot about smart padlocks today. I hope our viewers have as well. And for all the IoT enthusiasts out there who wants to keep learning all about IoT, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow our channel.